Hi children, welcome back. Today we will learn a new topic, polygons. Polygon means what? Polygons are simple closed curve or figure made up of with line segments. So what do you mean by polygon? Polygons are simple closed curve or figure made up of with line segments. Okay. Now polygons are simple closed curve. Simple closed curve. Simple closed curve. That word is important. Simple closed curve. Simple closed curve means what? There is no crossing and the ends are starting point, ending point is same. So, and one more condition is that made up of with line segments. So, we can say this is a line segment, this is a line segment, this is a line segment, is it? One line segment, this is a line segment. So, this is a line segment and this is a line segment. So, it is a simple closed curve, there is no crossing, is it? Simple closed curve made up of with line segments. So, this type of figures are called polygons. That means, it is a closed curve made up of with simple closed curve made up of with line segments. And minimum how many line segments are required for drawing a polygon? Minimum 3 line segments are required for drawing a closed figure, is it? So, that 3-sided polygon is known as what? Triangle. Okay. Minimum 3 line segments are required for drawing a simple closed polygon. That means simple closed curve. So, the 3-sided polygon is known as triangle. I hope it is clear. Polygon means it is a simple closed curve made up of with line segments. That is very important. Polygon is a simple closed curve made up of with line segments. Minimum 3 line segments are required for drawing a polygon, and this figure is known as what? Triangle. What is the name of this figure? Triangle. So, we can say 3-sided polygon is known as what? Triangle. I hope it is clear. Now, these are examples for polygons, is it? This is a polygon, this is a polygon. You can see line segments and it's a closed figure also, is it? All the sides are line segments and it is a closed figure. So, these are examples for a polygons, okay? These are examples for polygons. Now, what are sides of the polygon? The line segments forming a polygon are called its sides. That means, look at this figure children. AB, we can see AB is a side here. AB is a line segment. The line segments are the sides of the polygon. The line segments are the sides of the polygon. So, which are the sides here? AB, AE, then ED, then DC and BC. How many sides are there? 1. How many sides are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides are there. Okay. Each line segment representing a side. Each line segment representing a side. So, we can say AB is a side, AB is a side, AE is a side, ED is a side, DC is a side and BC is a side. Okay. So, how many line segments are there? 5 line segments are there and each line segment representing a side. Okay. Now look at here children. Here the line segment AB and BC is having a common point, is it? AB and BC. AB and BC is having a common point, is it? AB and BC is having a common point. Which is the common point? B. Okay. If two sides having a common point, that two sides are called adjacent sides. What is the word? Adjacent sides. So, what you can say? AB and BC are adjacent sides. What is the reason? Because they are having a common adjacent sides. Because they have a common point, common end point. So, we can say AB and BC are adjacent sides. Okay. Like the same way you can say AE and ED. AE and ED are adjacent sides. What is the reason? They have a common point. Which is the common point? E. Okay. Like the same way you can write ED and DC are adjacent sides. ED and DC is having a common point D. So, we can say ED and DC are adjacent sides. Like the same way you can write DC and CB are adjacent sides. What is the reason? Because DC and CB is having a common point C. I hope it's clear. Side means the line segments are the sides of the polygon, and if two line segments having a common point, or if two sides having a common point, we can say that two sides are adjacent sides. Okay. So, what is the definition of adjacent sides? Any two sides of a polygon having a common endpoint or a common point are called adjacent sides. Okay. Any two sides of a polygon have a common endpoint or common point is known as adjacent sides of a polygon. I hope it's clear. So, the line segments are the sides of the polygon. What we learn now? The line segments are the sides of the polygon. Each line segment is representing a side. Okay. So, the line segments are the sides of the polygon. If two sides having a common point, we can say that two sides are adjacent sides. I hope it's clear. Now, move to the next part. Vertex, the meeting point of a pair of sides is called vertex. That means meeting point of pair of sides. This side and this side is meeting at this point, is it? So, this is a vertex. Like the same way you can say this side and this side is meeting at a point. This is a vertex. This is a vertex. This is a vertex. This is a vertex. Or you can say the corners or the corner point. Okay. So, which are the vertex here? Which are the vertex here? In plural, we will say the word vertices. Okay. In plural, we will say the word vertices. So, how many vertices are there in this given figure? A is a vertex, E is a vertex, B is a vertex, C is a vertex and D is a vertex. So, total how many vertices are there? 1. This corner point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So, there are 5 sides and 5 vertices in this particular figure. Okay children, vertices and sides will be always equal in all the polygons. Okay. So, there are 5 sides and 5 vertices are there in this particular polygon. Vertex is the word and plural we will say vertices. So, here A is a vertex, E is a vertex, D is a vertex, C is a vertex and B is a vertex. So, we can say there are 5 vertices in this particular polygon. Vertex means the corner point. Okay. Now, adjacent vertices. The endpoints of the same side are adjacent vertices. That means, look at this side. Listen children. This is a side. I told you this is a side, is it? So, the endpoints, that means starting point and ending point. So, you can say A and E are the starting point and ending point of this particular line segment. So, we can say A and E are adjacent vertices. A and E are adjacent vertices. What is A and E are adjacent vertices? That means the endpoints of the same line segment or endpoints of the same side. Okay. So, A and E are adjacent vertices. What is the word? Adjacent vertices. Okay. Like the same way you can say E and D are adjacent vertices here. I think it's clear. D and C are adjacent vertices here. D and C are adjacent vertices. C and B are adjacent vertices. Okay. Endpoints of the same line segment or the starting point and the ending point of the line segment. Okay. So, C and B are adjacent vertices, and like the same way we can say B and A are adjacent vertices. Okay children. So, endpoints of the same line segment. This is a line segment. This is starting with this endpoints. That means starting point and ending point. A and E are adjacent vertices. Like the same way C and D are adjacent vertices. C and D. This is starting point, ending point of the line segment. C and D are adjacent vertices. Like the same way you can say E and D are adjacent vertices. B and C are adjacent vertices, A and B are adjacent vertices. I hope the word adjacent vertices is clear. The end points of the same side or same line segment are called adjacent vertices. Now the next term we have to learn is diagonal. Diagonal means what? The join of any two non-adjacent vertices. We already studied adjacent vertices, is it? Non-adjacent vertices means what? We know that B and C are adjacent vertices. So just draw a line segment from B to D. B and D are non-adjacent vertices, so that is a diagonal. Okay. So BD is a diagonal here. Now can you draw other diagonal? CE is a diagonal. CE is a diagonal. Just join the non-adjacent vertices. Draw a line segment to the non-adjacent vertices. That is a diagonal. Like the same way you can draw AD. AD is a diagonal. Okay. AD is a diagonal. And you can draw BE. BE is a diagonal. Okay. And you can draw here CA. CA is a diagonal. So, join of any two non-adjacent vertices. Join of any two non-adjacent vertices is a diagonal. I hope the word diagonal is clear. Side means what? The line segments representing the sides of a polygon. Vertex means what? That corner point you can say. Adjacent sides means what? If two sides having a common point, we can say that two sides are adjacent sides. Like the same way, what is adjacent vertices? If the end points of the same side or the starting point and ending point of the same line segment are adjacent vertices. What is the next word? Diagonal. Diagonal means what? The join of any two non-adjacent vertices is called a diagonal. I hope all the terms we are using in polygons is clear. Diagonal means what? Join of any two non-adjacent vertices. Okay children. Now look at this figure. Here which are the diagonals here? AD is a diagonal, is it? Now which is the next diagonal? AC is a diagonal. Then EB is a diagonal. Then EC is a diagonal. Then you can say BD is a diagonal. Okay. So joining of any two non-adjacent vertices is a diagonal. I hope it's clear. AD is a diagonal. AD is a diagonal. AC is a diagonal. EB is a diagonal. BD is a diagonal. And EC is a diagonal. Okay children. Now the next topic, that means polygons can be regular polygon and irregular polygon. There are two types of polygons, regular polygon and irregular polygon. Regular polygon means what? If all the sides of a polygon are equal in measure, if all the sides and angles are equal in measure, all the sides and angles are equal measures. So we can say regular polygon. Square is an example for a regular polygon. Equilateral triangle is an example for a regular polygon, and these shapes are regular polygons. That means all the sides is having same length, all the sides is having same length, and look at this triangle, all the three sides having same length. Look at this rectangle, look at this figure, all these sides having same measure. Look at this figure, all the sides having same measure, all the sides having same measure. If all the sides and angles is having equal measure, such types of polygons are called regular polygons. I hope it's clear. Square, equilateral, triangle are examples for regular polygons. Okay. Now irregular polygon means what? All the sides and angles are unequal in measure. The measure is not same. So all its sides are unequal length and all its angles are of unequal measure. Such types of polygons are called irregular polygons, and these are examples for irregular polygons. Okay, these are examples for, these figures are examples for polygons, irregular polygons. We know that polygon means it's a closed curve, simple closed curve made up of with line segments. So if all the sides and angles are different, we can say they are irregular polygons. Okay children. Next one is classification of polygons. Polygons are classified according to the number of sides or vertices. Okay. So if a polygon has three sides, what is the name? Triangle. Now look at this 4 sides are there, what is the name of that polygon? Quadrilateral. If it is 5 side, what is the name? Pentagon. And if it is 6 side, what is the name? Hexagon. 7 sided polygon is known as heptagon. 8 sided polygon is known as octagon. 9 sided polygon is known as nonagon, and 10 sided polygon is known as decagon. Okay. So polygons are classified according to the number of sides. 3 sides, we already studied what are the sides. Side means what? Line segments are representing sides. So if there are 3 sides, what is the name of the polygon? Triangle. And if there are 4 sides, what is the name of the polygon? Quadrilateral. If there are 5 sides, what is the name of the polygon? 5 sides, what is the name of the polygon? 5, 1 side, 2nd side, 3rd side, 4th side and 5th side. 5 sides are there. So what is the name of the polygon? Pentagon. If 7 sides are there, what is the name of the polygon? Heptagon. 8 sides are there, what is the name? Octagon. 9 sides, nonagon, and 10 sides, decagon. 6 sided polygon is known as hexagon. Just study the names of these polygons, okay? 3 sided polygon, triangle. 6 sided polygon, hexagon. 9 sided polygon, nonagon. 10 sided polygon, decagon. Study the names of all the polygons, okay? Now, and we already studied regular polygons. If the sides are equal in measure, or if the angles are equal in measure, if the sides and angles are equal in measure, we can call it as a regular polygon. Now look at here children, if the pentagon, if in a pentagon, if all the sides are equal, we can say it as regular pentagon. The word regular is important, okay? If all the sides are equal, you have to write the name regular pentagon. If all the sides are equal in a 4-sided figure, it is a square. If all the sides are equal in a 3-sided figure, that means 3-sided polygon, what is the name? Equilateral triangle, okay? 3-sided polygon. 3-sided polygon is known as triangle. If all the 3 sides are equal in measure, we can call it as equilateral triangle. 4-sided polygon is known as quadrilateral. If all the 4 sides and angles are equal in measure, we can say it as square. Okay children? Now, and if 5-sided polygon is known as pentagon, and if all the 5 sides are equal in measure, we can say it as regular pentagon. Like the same way, if all the 6 sides are equal, we can call it as regular hexagon. If all the 7 sides are equal, we can call it as regular heptagon. If all the 8 sides are equal, we can write as regular octagon. If all the 9 sides are equal, we can say it as regular nonagon, and if all the 10 sides are equal, we can say it as regular decagon. I hope the word regular is clear. Regular polygon means all the sides and angles are equal in measure, okay? So if the sides and angles are equal, we have to use the word regular when you are writing the name of the polygon. If the sides and angles are equal in measure, you have to use the word regular when you are writing the name of the polygon. And be careful children, don't write it as regular quadrilateral. If all the 4 sides are equal, what is the name? Square. And if all the 3 sides are equal in a polygon, the name is equilateral triangle. I hope this topic is clear. That's all for today. Thank you.